Hello and welcome to the video tutorial for link profile espionage. Just going to give you a quick rundown of how the tool works, the kind of information it returns, and how you can use it to basically kind of reverse engineer the kinds of links and the sources of those links that your competitors are getting to their site. And you also get information like the number of links pointing to a specific domain or the page, the number of unique domains linking in, as well as the top anchor text used for a particular page or website. So let's just hop in with the example. You start off by entering a domain or URL. I'm just going to enter a domain here of registrycleanergeeks.com, and we hit search, and what happens is we go out and we grab the top 1,000 backlinks from Yahoo Site Explorer. And now I know there's a lot of rumbling in the industry about Yahoo Site Explorer getting shut down and things like that. To our knowledge, it's just the API that's getting shut down and not the actual site, Yahoo Site Explorer, where we get the data from. If that changes, we will probably be switching over to SEO Moz's Open Site Explorer data, but because that costs a good bit of money to get access to and to provide it to all of our users, we're going to stick with Yahoo Site Explorer until they no longer update the site and no longer provide fresh data, which is not the case now. They still update their link sources, and that's the data we're going to use for the time being. But we do realize what's in the wings, and we're prepared to make that changeover if and when needed, and so that won't be a problem at all. So rest assured, you'll still be able to get your link data regardless of how the winds blow and the changes that crop up. So get that little disclaimer out of the way. Let's just hop back in here to the example. Again, you put in a domain or URL, and it goes out and we grab up to 1,000 links for that domain or for that page from Yahoo Site Explorer, and then we analyze the data. Now, it's not all this data is from Yahoo Site Explorer. All this information up here, from here on down, is provided by SEO Moz's Open Site Explorer, and basically gives us the number of links to the URL we put in, specifically the links to the home page, which could be the www version, the non-www version, and things like that. So that's why the count's a little different. And it is important to note that what you put in here is exactly the data that will be searched for. So www.domain.com is different than just domain.com. That's just how both systems handle it, and so it's important to take that distinction into account when you're using the tool. Domains linking is the number of unique domains linking in to registrycleanergeeks.com, and then these are the top 3 anchor texts used pointing to this domain. So that just gives you an idea of the top anchor text used. Now the cool part is this data right here. What we do with the Yahoo Site Explorer data, and why we pull it, is that we then analyze it to look for specific kinds and specific types of links. So for instance, blog commenting, a forum posting is a pretty popular way to get backlinks, especially if you're a smaller content site. Obviously there's the black hat slant to that. Some people are for this kind of link building and some are not, but it's a popular method to use regardless. And so what we have done is we've built kind of a database of footprints and websites that can quickly categorize the kinds of links your competitors are getting. So for instance, we have a list of rank magnets that we use, and so we then scan a competitor's links or website's links for the presence of those sites. So as you can see here, they're getting from Squidoo, article base, several Squidoo articles, a lot of article base, and ezine articles. So they're getting links from those rank magnets. And then what we do with the blogs is we basically have a series of footprints, which are basically patterns or templates that are common in URLs of blogs. We don't have a huge database of all the blogs that exist. It's just too huge for us to get at the moment. But what we try to do is to scan the URLs for signs that a link is coming from a blog. So we can see blogspot down here. Most blogs normally have some kind of date structure, that kind of thing, and of course look for blog, the mention of blog in the URL, and things like that. So that's just kind of how we um, look for footprints of blogs. Pretty simple, and it gives you an idea that they're getting some links, or a good number of their links from blogs. And then we do the same thing for forums. Just gives you different types of links there. Article directories, we have a pretty big database of article directory sites, so we just check for the domain and pull back that information. So, and the same thing holds true throughout all these other types of sites. And this is a great way you can see specifically the kinds of links they're getting. Now you can, it's useful to see the sources, and you could go and you could copy and submit your sites and get the same links to the same web directories or social bookmarking sites, press release sites, things like that. And it's pretty neat. You can see that they're doing a little bit of PR through press release sites to do their link building. And you can certainly use their same sources, but what I think is cool is you can just see how they're building the links. It gives you an idea like, hey, okay, in this market they're using tons of article directories and press release sites. For instance, I'm just making this example up, and then you could do the same thing. You could go and submit to article directories and press release sites and have a good idea that the linking strategy you're using will be effective for that market. So that's what I think is really neat about it. Now we have this content farms entry here, and those are for sites like ehow.com, Mahalo, uh, AnswerBag, just sites that are basically just spamming the internet with content on every conceivable keyword. And we just kind of threw that one in too, so you can get an idea. But that's really the nuts and bolts of link profile espionage. You can export the data to text or a CSV file, and you can open it into Excel and sort the data. And it's just a really neat way and a really quick way to see how your competitors are building links and where they're getting links from. So that's link profile espionage, and I hope you like it.